Hey everybody, this is Rev J with Rev J Rides. I am on my way to Nashville today. This is one of those days where there is still snow on the ground, but it is fairly warm and it's been days now since it snowed. So the roads are clear and most of the salt and everything is gone from the roads. So this is one of those rare days when I actually get out on the freeway. I had somebody in one of the comments say something about how they didn't think it was strange or weird or whatever for me to ride on the back roads during the wintertime. But they said that if I rode on the freeways like this, that might make me strange. Well, there you go. I'm on the freeway. So I'm riding to Nashville. This is probably going to be my longest ride of the winter. You know, I don't get to ride all that much. I really don't do that much riding during the winter. I averaged my first year of owning this bike over 2,000 miles per month. That was an average. This second year of owning the bike, I did not average quite 2,000. It probably would have been about 1,800 a month. But I've noticed in the last 3 months, when you combine it, I have about 1,600 to 1,800 miles just in 3 months. So triple the time, but same miles as 1 month of an average. Anyways, so that's not a whole lot of riding. And I know a lot of people up north put their bikes away during the winter time. I know a few down here in the south. I've got a friend who's part of Faith Riders who puts his up. Man, I mean, he doesn't ride if it's under 60 degrees, and that's okay. We all have the freedom to do what we like to do. If you don't like to ride when it's cold, man, don't ride. Of course, now there's ways to get around it, like this fairing that I have. It beats a windshield. A windshield beats nothing. The fairings, I've got lowers on this. I've got heated hand grips, which are definitely a game changer. But during the wintertime, when you're not riding, if you're a true motorcycle lover the way that I am, you know, enjoying all things motorcycle, what do you do? Well, this is the first time I've been to Nashville for lunch on my motorcycle in probably close to a month. And there aren't going to be many times that I see when I look at the weather forecast that I will ride to Nashville on my motorcycle for lunch. Not that I can see coming up in the next week or two for sure. But what do? I might still make my way up here, especially if I have a hospital visit, even when I'm in my other vehicle. I may go ahead and come by for lunch, visit with folks that I know, check on them, see if there's anything I can pray for them about. I do that. I do that at this dealership. I do that at another dealership. This dealership is on Fessler's Lane here. This is where you can eat lunch. They've got a grill inside. And then the dealership that I do most of my business at with my current motorcycle, because I bought it there, is over at Ring of Fire, Harley Davidson. That's a great dealership. I enjoy it. I really enjoy the people. I know everybody there, and truly it feels like a family there. Although I've got to say, I don't have anything against my home dealership either at Appleton Harley Davidson. This weekend, when I go to Appleton, they're having a chili cook-off. Now I plan to do a little video about that chili cook-off, and it'll probably come out before this video. This video I'm just trying to schedule for the times, during winter when there's not a lot going on. I want to be consistent with my uploading videos. So this will be on probably somewhere near the 1st of February. But what I'm about to talk about is my local Harley-Davidson dealership, Appleton Harley-Davidson, is having a chili cook-off at their dealership today as I'm putting all this together. And I'm going to go there and I'm going to do a little videotape of that, and I'll probably upload that actually before this one, so it will be uploaded within 24 hours of the event. So you can do things like that if you're a motorcycle lover like I am. You go around, you kind of look around, you shop a little bit, eat a little bit, check with your friends at these dealerships. And I've come up with an idea for a series of videos. I'm going to call it Characters Found at the Harley Shop. I'm going to do a character found at each dealership that I often go to. It'll probably be at least a 3-part series because I go to those dealerships all the time. But, you can do these chili cook-offs. I know of another dealership in Bowling Green that has a chili cook-off, usually once a year. I don't remember when theirs is, or I would tell you. Those are always fun. And then they have a few other little things you can do. So my new riding season always starts usually at Daytona Bike Week or to Daytona Bike Week. Sometimes when I leave here it's cold, but by the time I get down to Daytona it's nice and warm, and I enjoy a week down there and do some ministry down there, all the riding down there. Then I come back, and again it's usually fairly cold by the time I get home, but by mid-March when that's over, we're starting to get some breaks in the weather. Whereas here in January or in February, we might have a day or two. In March, we might have a week of good weather. So riding picks up again. In the meantime, we do these little events. What do you do? I'd like to know what you do. When you put your bike away or when you don't ride it as often, do you do some of these events like I do? What type of events do they have near you? I'm sure that a chili cook-off is somewhat usual, somewhat normal in most places, but maybe you don't have things like that. Let me know. Because you never know. If we compare ideas of what we do, we might find that our dealerships may start doing some extra things, or I can get some ideas from you, you can get some ideas from me, and maybe our dealerships will start comparing notes too and find what works for them too. Hey, if you're going to be in Daytona for Bike Week, let me know. Maybe we can figure out where we're going to be. I'll be at the racetrack a lot. There's a tent there, Faith Riders tent there. I'll be around there. I'll also be doing some test rides and doing some videos there. I'll probably be at Destination Daytona some. So just let me know where you're going to be, and we'll try to shake hands or something while we're down there, okay? I'd like to get your name and know that you're a subscriber and stuff, and maybe put you on a video. I'll talk about characters I found in Daytona.